Well, long time no see, stranger. That's what my bike said to me yesterday when I got on to move it to the place where I could check the tires and make sure everything was functioning correctly and load up the bike and all that. And I noticed that oil change, that oil leak that you now may know about if you've been watching the videos of the big trip. And so, yeah, my departure was delayed by 8 hours or so. So I am way behind schedule. So let's see. Let's make sure I know what I'm doing here. So I got 21,453 miles on the bike right now. I've set my odometer thing. Both my trip A and trip B are set to 0, which kind of coincides with the oil change I got today. Because when you do the thing that I had done, they put new oil. So the thing that was wrong was there's like a cover for the transmission fluid, and it's all one fluid. It's all one big happy family down there. Engine oil, transmission fluid oil, whatever, it's all the same. So the O-ring was bad, or the design was bad. It pinches or whatever, and so the guy's like, whenever I do an oil change, I always tell the person to leave the bike here 12 hours so I can see if it starts leaking. So I said, I don't have 12 hours. I gotta go now. I said, well, just keep an eye on it, and it won't leak a whole lot. And if it does leak, well, if you feel nervous about it, you can put some 1040 in it, top it off or whatever. I'm like, oh, great. So then I pulled the bike away. They put it out there, said, okay, ready to go. So I get on the bike and I'm backing up, and I notice drip, 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 drip. I'm like, what the hell is that? So I'm looking and looking. I'm moving forward and backwards like, is it my drips? Is it somebody else's drips? There's my drips. So the guy comes out, he sees me moving around. He says, what's going on? I says, I see dripping. And I noticed it was coming from by the tailpipe, right behind my foot, that part of the tailpipe. Oh man, I got to take advantage of this corner. I don't get to see these many on a bike lately, so there you go. Oh baby. So apparently it was condensation, and there's like a place where it comes out there, and so that's what it was. Okay, and I touched it, and it was water. It wasn't antifreeze or oil. It was definitely water. So okay, so here I am on my way. And when I was in the garage loading the bike up, I checked the floor and it had nothing new. So okay, good. So here I am. Didn't have to pay for the fix because it's not my fault, right? So yay. I'm like, should I bring an extra gasket with me? He's like, what are you gonna do? Change your whole oil while you're out in the middle of the road? I'm like, oh, good point. So, the joys of life. I'm on vacation. Enjoy it, Mikey. You'll notice that I've got one hand without a glove. It's because the other glove I put up on my shoulder, my pad. I'll put it on later on. But I need my glove. I need my glove. I need my hand to manipulate that thingy. Doop, 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 doop. These gloves, they say, oh, you can manipulate your phone. Oh, yeah, watch this. Okay. That worked. But I think that would have worked with anything. But make it actually do stuff doesn't work. And if I mess with it right now, then I'll be sorry, because the music might come on and then you're listening to me with some music and you don't want to hear that. So. All right, so what's going on? Well, let's see. I went on a vacation with my sweet pea for her birthday. We drove out to Curie Beach, K-U-R-E, Curie Beach. And I got what I thought was a hotel. Turns out it was a motel. Well, okay, well, if I was on the road with Moose or just on my own, a motel's fine. I don't care. I'm strapped. But, I'm a sweet pea, so the room is kind of... And then we hear it like 9 o'clock at night screaming from the room next door. This lady screaming bloody murder and smashing things and throwing things and pounding and bouncing up and down. We had to call the manager twice. I thought the murder was going to happen over there. I thought, all right, if he doesn't fix this after 2 calls, I'm calling 911. The bed was very uncomfortable, and I had put a new reservoir for my CPAP machine into my travel case. And when I set everything up, the gasket that goes on the dome, I forgot the gasket. I thought it came with a gasket. It didn't. So now, here I am, right? All the way out there, two and a half hours away. No gasket. I can't use my CPAP. So I'm snoring the whole night. And she's going nuts because it's really loud. Lady screaming and yelling next door and banging at 4 o'clock in the morning. I didn't hear it because I put in my music earbuds. So I hear sleep music because she snores. Sweet pea snores. So you could have a marching band go through the room. I wouldn't hear it because I got on my earbuds and my face mask. Anyway, next morning, she wakes up in pain, bad sleep. I wake up in pain, terrible sleep. Can't even swallow my own saliva. That's how bad my throat hurt from the snoring. It's like my insides was going flappity, 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 flappity. It was terrible. So she says, well, I'm not sleeping here again. Like, well, that's a no-brainer. So we get down to the office. I told her to come with me because I knew what was going to happen. And that's exactly what happened. Lady's like, we don't get refunds. So Kimberly's like, oh, hell no. She did that swivel head thing with the finger thing. I don't know if she physically did it, but that was the attitude. And she, brought up the night before this, that, and the other. And she was, I love how Southern women can be irate and yet friendly at the same time. It's the best thing ever. Up in Boston, women have 2 gears. I'm nice to you, I'm a huge C-U-N-T. Those are the only 2 gears they have. But down here, there's always a coating on it. Always a coating. Until, I guess, if the gloves really came off, it would be ugly. But it'd probably be uglier than up in Boston. So Kimberly does that irate, nice thing. And, it's like, it's not your fault, ma'am, I understand that you're just here in the morning. But last night was this and that. And so the lady called the manager lady, the owner. Yes, we got a refund. So now I'm like, you want to go home? Yeah, I want to go home. But do you want to see anything first? Yeah, I want to see some things first. Okay. So we travel up the coast. We end up in Topsail. Then we end up in North Topsail. And I got a hotel for us. A nice one. Quality Inn. 2 beds. Plenty of space. Nice room. No screaming and yelling. Although, the clog dancers from that TV commercial, man, they were up there the whole damn evening. Started at 7 o'clock in the morning the next day. Like, what is John Bonham's kids up there? We went down and had breakfast, which is that, that crappy fake egg thing in little circles, and then the nice sausage thing. And you could make waffles and stuff. That was nice. And she's like, that's it. I'm going home. I'm in too much pain. I'm like, all right, let's go home. Do you want to make a beeline home? No, I want to see some stuff. Okay, let's see some stuff. So I put it in a nav to go directly home. And I said, is this okay? She said, yeah. All right, so now we went directly home. Oh, one of my key fobs, the battery is dying. That's okay. I have 2 key fobs on me, so if one goes, I still have the other one. I should have changed both batteries because one of them I changed when it died and I didn't change the other one because I'm stupid. So, let's see. What else? What was I talking about? Oh, so we drove home. So her birthday is, every year her birthday always has major crap problems. And this year was no different. September is always a bad month. It's my birthday, you know, at the beginning of the month and her birthday at the end, and it's just one thing after the other. And I don't really care about my birthday so much. I don't celebrate it except to go eat. You know, any excuse I have to eat, I eat. And she got me a very thoughtful gift, and I was very appreciative. She's a very thoughtful person, very ingenious, and she's got ingenuity. She's ingenuitous. So my music room is better off because of what she has done, so yay. Damn, look at all this traffic. Okay, I think I'm gonna go now. Mitsubishi! Alrighty, that's better. Now you're cooking. I have barely even begun this trip. I'm not even out of the Raleigh-Durham area yet. But you know what? I'm closer to being there than I was an hour ago, 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. So, and this is my vacation, so. Yay! I am on the highway. This is Highway 540. I'll be taking this all the way until it reaches 40. And hopefully I'll bypass all the crazy traffic and just head west. Head west, young man. Well, I'm not really young anymore, but yeah. And this trip, I'm promising myself, I'm going to be careful. I'm going to be careful. I'm not 41, I'm not 31, not even 51. I'm 52. I'm oldie too. So I gotta be careful. I don't want to go messing myself up doing stupid things. So anyway, this is my Kaylee 7, first leg of my trip out west. Stay tuned for more. Got a surprise coming. You guys stay safe out there. Take care.